Rear Admiral OLED watched as Jupiter and Saturn made their closest approach in over 10 billion years. The two giants and their moon systems seemed to be stable. Everything seemed to be going well. The computers and mathematicians from long ago did their job excellently. Zooming into the inner solar system, Mercury and Venus, tiny specks at this distance, were well on their way to meet up with their terrestrial siblings. Further out, the ice giants deep in the outer solar system were following each other inwards towards the sun. Comets, asteroids, and even the occasional dwarf planet from both within the Oort cloud and from outside the solar system entirely streaked past the viewport, small jets adjusting their trajectories on a command from the station for a swing past the planets. Finally, at the end of a tale begun several thousand years ago. OLED breathed a sigh of relief. The first hard part was now over, getting the gas giants and ice giants to leave their orbits and settle into closer ones in preparation for the next phase of shifting. Humanity was far too attached to the solar system. It was home, after all. This was indeed the biggest moving operation in the history of the entire universe. The sun's red glow looked like the red of a countdown, awaiting one final charge. Of course, he would not be alive to see it, but it still amazed him what humanity could truly do if they single-mindedly put their heads to it. They were away, in the stars, long evacuated from Earth with as many things as they could take, looking back at him, overseeing the rebirth of their home, praying that he, the many before him, and the many after him would save it. He looked at the planets through the telescope one last time. Mercury, the remains of the old Dyson sphere scattered all over its surface. Venus, its surface visible to space once more. Earth and Luna, their cities deserted. Mars, a mix of red and blue. Jupiter, the old shipyards quiet once more. Saturn, lacking its signature rings. Uranus, with yet another reassembled set of moons. Neptune, its jump gate empty of the swarms of tourists that had visited home. Pluto and Eris, with their long-range radars, finally quieted. Chaos, its surface finally shone in visible light to a human. And it was beautiful. Nothing like the ancient depictions of the ninth planet, showing a purplish glow, but an almost white that glowed even in the faint reddish light of Sol. OLED turned away and looked to the lift where his replacement was standing. He was growing rather old, and seeing this person that looked much like a younger version of him invoked fond memories. General Ahi, as overseer of the Sol restructuring zone of 50 years, I turn over all of my responsibilities to you. Good luck, and farewell, my student. Farewell, sir. OLED took the ship Ari had arrived on, and left the monitoring station for the first time in 5 decades. Neptune's ancient jump gate that would lead to Alpha Centauri powered up for a brief moment before he jumped through it, away from Sol. Just 1 billion more years till the sun became a white dwarf. Knowing he had done all he could, he hoped that one day his descendants would be able to walk on Earth once more when that day comes. After all of humanity shared that exact wish.